All right. So like I was saying, we got Monday's low. This is our Monday's low line right here. All right. I just put it on here. That's, I think the thing's gonna fly, man. Pretty good level of support. Like I'm be honest, like I'd be expecting it to come all the way up here. If I'm being honest. It just depends. It's gonna be a lot of fluctuations and stuff like that. But definitely potentially could, especially come past this, break this level, break that first TP level, close above, and then continue on up. And mitigate our risk a little bit and move our stop loss up. All right, 30 seconds left. I'm gonna go ahead and buy execute US30. Just bought it. Stop loss on this. Keep it relatively pretty tight. 35 pip stop loss roughly, or 300 pip stop loss roughly. It's gonna be around 32. If it breaks back below this level, let's do this. Let's just go ahead and open it up a little bit. Ooh, 35, 30. Close it down a little bit, my bad. All right, because I want to see this trade continue to go straight into profit. My stop loss is going to be right around 30, 32, 169. And I'm gonna be watching this really, really closely on my side. Stop loss again. Stop loss again is gonna be 32, 169. See what we can get price to do for us. Everybody should be in profit if you took that trade with me. We just smashed that first TP from Andrew. We just smashed that first TP, roughly about 100 and 170 pips if you execute it when I execute it. So first TP smash this morning for 175 pips, and we are taking off right now. So let's go. We're up about 230 or so. Let's get it. Let's go, baby. See if we can get this second TP. See if we can get this second TP. Y'all, hey, what y'all? Let me know. Come on, TP. Yes. So look what we do here. Right here, this is where you start taking some partials, start closing some trades, start making sure that you secure profit on the day. If it keeps going, great. That's really what we want to see it do. Keep going. And that's it. I'll put my stops in right now. Break even. I just closed Majority of profit right there, TP1 on the scalp. Like you said, I seen about roughly about 200. See where I'm at. Roughly around 250 pips on that trade right there. Roughly around 250 pips that we seen this morning. So hey, see if we can keep this. Like I said, we got stops in. Stop should be at break even a little bit above break even right here. What you want to see? What you want to see is price continue to move up. But like I said, this is why we have TP1s, TP2s, TP3s. Like I said, it is US30. Not a huge move up, but like I said, the most from where my entry was at, it's a little bit off from the targets on here. So I seen about, like I said, about 250 pips. First TP was right around 170 pips. Something to learn about trading right here is that, one of the things I really had to work on was like greed factor. Like, when you're trading, what works best for you? And what I mean by that is, like, for me, I know, this 175 pips, this 250 pips we just seen. I'm like, all right, I have to close that out, right? For me, right, in my emotions, the reason that I close it out is because, hey, I right now where I'm at in my trading career, mentally I can't do well with seeing 3-4 $100. Even in this case, you use 0.01, and let's say you seen $20 in profit right here, right? If you have a smaller account, it's a little bit easier to close out. But when you have a bigger account, if you see $20, you say, oh man, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you're trading with the 100K account, or you're trading with a $10,000 account, whatever case may be. You see $20, you're like, oh man, that ain't a lot at all. But what I'm starting to understand is that at the end of the day, we count pips, right? Because we're counting pips. That same $20 on a 0.01 is $200 on a 0.10. So now you look at it and you say, okay, yeah, $20 is harder to close out $20 versus $200, because if you we're trading with a bigger account right there. Let's say, for instance, you use a 0.10. If you just seen $200 right there, or $300 right there, that's a little bit easier to close, right? That's a little bit easier to manage, right, with your emotions, to say, oh man, this little move, just from here to here, like this is why I love trading so much, man, because this little move, just from here to here, from here, or from where I entered in to here right here, I had 2 orders and seen roughly around $450. That little move, right? So for me, and let me see if I'm still in. Thankful that's still going up. So if you're still in a trade, you catching more profits right now. For me, I got took out the trade. Right? Think about scalping. You gonna miss sometimes. Right? But at the end of the day, you have to understand that there's always another opportunity. Right? But like I say, it's a little bit easier when you see that profit like that, and you're trading on a bigger account just to close it. Because like I said, 0.01, you see $20, it's a little hard to close. You're like, oh man, that really didn't move. Bigger account, bigger lot size, 200 pips, 300 pips. Yo, that's it's a game changer. I mean, if you don't already have a demo, man, get a demo. Start the demo with $10,000. Start the demo with $100,000 to practice. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at it from this standpoint, it doesn't make sense now to try to take $100 to $10,000. Right? That makes zero sense. But you can take that same $100 and take it to a funding company and now get $10,000. Right? Way more leverage. So Forex, you got leverage, man. Why I literally love it over all the other markets is because you have leverage. But because you have leverage, you can use these prop firms. And like I said, these little moves right here, like I said, smaller account, man, you got to take 5 or 6. If you make it 20 bucks, let's say on this trade right here, man, you gotta take 5 or 6 trades to make 100 bucks. Bigger account, bigger lot size, same risk management, only losing 0.01 or 1 to 3% per trade. Game changer, complete game changer. So, and this trade it's coming back. It took me out at break even. Like I said, the pips that we seen on this particular trade right here, we were roughly about 250 from entry. So, you know, that's a great day. I don't know about y'all. That's a great day for me. Any questions? I know we just had some new people hop on. Let me pause. All right, so US30, and go back and do like a little recap on what happened. This is a little bit after. This is like a hour 30 minutes after we took the trade. So anyway, at these levels, we'll put in replay mode. I already cleaned it up. At this level here was at Monday's low, which was acting as our support. We came to the chart. Boom, Monday's low is acting out as our support. On 15-minute, we had some consolidation, but we also had this high right here. Like we got a little range from this close to this high here, which is about, I think it's about 200 pips or so. Yeah, from where we entered, the range is about 350 pips. From where we entered, it was about 250 pips. So as you see right here, like price started consolidating. And once it consolidated and broke above this structure here, we took our buys. Right up here. First TP right here to that previous high. Anyway, what happens is price just comes up, it smashes our TP, goes up a little bit, about 90% to TP2. We're gonna be roughly right in here, I believe. And yeah, that was our trade for this morning. All right, students had an opportunity to close out about 350 pips. Right here you can see TP1 was smashed. Right here, and then you'll see a little bit of a retracement. All right, a little bit of retracement, and then the market from there, moved up before turning back around. So great trade on the day. Great way to start the week. And from there, we will be back trading live 7 o'clock.
Caleb, make me the host before you leave, and then I'm gonna stay on here. All right.